Hey, what's up, fellow game devs? Today we're going to be talking about something that every indie game developer struggles with at some point: lack of motivation and fear. If you've ever felt like you're stuck, not making the progress you want, or even questioning if this whole game development journey is worth it, this video is for you. By the end of this video, I want you to feel empowered and ready to take action. And I've got something halfway through that could just change your life as a game dev, so stick around. So why do we as game devs hit this wall of fear and lack of motivation? Let's be real for a second. It's not just about making games. It's about the emotional roller coaster that we go through. The highs of creative ideas and the lows of self-doubt. Maybe you're afraid that your game won't be good enough or that you're just wasting time. Trust me, I've been there. But guess what? Every successful game developer has faced these same struggles. The difference, you may ask? They found a way to push through. Let's break it down. Lack of motivation often comes from the fear of failure or the fear of not being good enough. You start comparing yourself to others, or you feel overwhelmed by the sheer amount of work that lies ahead. Your mind tells you, it's too much, you're not cut out for this. But here's the thing, motivation doesn't just magically appear. It's a byproduct of action. You have to take the first step no matter how small. So how do we break down this fear? First, acknowledge it. Name it. What are you afraid of? Is it failure, judgment, or wasting time? Once you identify your fear, you take away its power. Now, I want you to ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? The reality is, the worst case scenario is very rarely as bad as we imagine it. But more importantly, what's the best that could happen if you just went for it? Imagine completing that game you've always wanted to make, seeing people enjoy it, and even possibly turning it into a full-time gig. Isn't that worth the risk? Now, let's talk about building momentum. Start small. Set tiny, achievable goals for yourself. It could be something as simple as sketching a new character, writing a piece of dialogue, or coding a basic mechanic. The key here is consistency. Success doesn't come from bursts of massive effort, but rather small, consistent actions. Each time you achieve a small goal, you get a dopamine hit that keeps you going. That's how you build momentum. The more momentum you build, the less power your fears have over you. Now, I know this journey can feel lonely and overwhelming, but you don't have to do it alone. That's why I created a Discord community specifically for indie game devs like you. People who want to turn their passion into a full-time income. It's a place where you can connect with other motivated indie game devs, share your progress, get feedback, and most importantly, stay inspired. There are people in there who have faced the same struggles, who have come out on the other side. So if you're looking for a supportive group to help you stay on track, click the link in the description and join us. We're waiting for you. Let's get deep for a moment. Why are you making games? What is your why? If your why is weak, your motivation will always be shaky. Is it because you love storytelling? Do you want to make a difference in the gaming world? Or maybe you want financial freedom? Whatever it is, hold on to it. Write it down. Put it somewhere you'll see it every day. This is your anchor. Your why needs to be stronger than your fear. When things get tough, and believe me, they will, your why will be the thing that keeps you going. Now, let's talk about failure. A lot of us are afraid of it, but failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of it. Every failed project is a step closer to your successful one. Reframe failure as feedback. Ask yourself, what did I learn from this? If you're learning, you're not failing. Some of the most successful games out there came from developers who had multiple failed projects before hitting the jackpot. Don't let failure scare you off. Let it guide you. So, what's the action plan? Number 1, write down your fear and your why. Number 2, set one small actionable goal that you can complete today. And number 3, join a community, whether it's mine or another one, that will keep you accountable and inspired. The hardest part is getting started, but once you do, you'll realize that the fear was just an illusion. The only way to conquer it is to take action. Look, I know game development is tough. It's a grind, but if you're willing to push past the fear and lack of motivation, the rewards are worth it. Remember, every great game started as an idea in someone's head, just like yours. So get out there and make it happen. If you found this video helpful, I'd appreciate smashing that like button and subscribing so you don't miss more content. And seriously, join the Discord community. I'd love to help you turn your passion of making games into a full-time income. So I will see you on the next one. Stay safe and peace out.